I haven't made a video while I've been driving in a while. I really don't like to because I think that there's too much noise on it. But I felt like doing it right now, so I'm going to. There's some things that go on in this land, this nation, whatever expansiveness that you want to go about the nation. I'm just going to go with the United States of America, this land mass that we are all a part of, the 50 states, and even there's different islands and stuff out there. Just this nation. Why the fuck is everyone so divided within this nation? Everyone even talks, not everyone, there are people talking about everyone coming together in the world. How the hell are you going to come together in the world if you are divided in the nation that is a part of the world as you see it? How is that possible? How is it possible for the world to come together? I'm not even going to get into the metaphysics of this because most of us on my channel know the world's already together. You hold it. It's whatever you want and how you want it and what you choose to do with it at that point is your time. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going in a physical manner this time. How can you bring a nation together that's divided when everyone's talking about, again, not everyone. A lot of people are talking about bringing the world together. And the people that ain't talking about bringing the world together, they're talking about bringing different parts of this place together. Different races, different colors, different social statuses. How are you can't divide the elite from everyone else. If you want to bring a nation together, you got to show the elite that they are part of the nation. You can't divide someone that is white from black because those people don't even exist. No one is a color. Stop dividing people into colors in the first place. And then you'll realize that we're all just different shades of the same human. I don't even like the word race. We're all different shades of the same entity. We're just a little different. Of the same species. People don't like that word though. Because we're a specimen. Many people out here are very special because they're so ignorant to what is so obvious because they're just following the news. They're just following what's new around them. The new thing that's coming out, that's what they're doing. Stop just following the trends. Stop dividing yourself from everyone. No matter who you are. Black people say, oh, black people got it the worst. Well, black people are always going to have it the worst because you're referring to yourself as a damn color, that color means bleached and not there. You're dead. You're absent. You didn't show up to class. Why do you think you're always ditching class? Why do you think you're always getting shot dead in the street? Because you're referring to yourself as that. Calling them white people. Why do you think they're above you? Because white is what light, or people like to refer, light is. Light, white light, they like to say, turns into all the colors. That's not the case. But white is representative of clarity. And once we get clarity, we can see that there are actually no colors and they're all just fractals of clarity. It's just all a little bit different. There's infinite colors. There's 9 main ones that people play with, but there's infinite colors. There's infinite ways that we can do this. There's infinite ways that I can talk about this. I'm just going off with what's coming to my mind right now. Coming right off the top, dropping it down to the ground, the earth that we all stand upon. We're all, or most of us really aren't standing on it because we're wearing rubber shoes. We don't actually get out and touch the soil. We don't actually feel the soul coming down from the sun and running through us onto the soil. That's why the sun is called the soul, and we stand on the soil or the soul, which is black if it's truly at a high density of nutrition. The soil should be black. It's not brown. That's your black right there. If you truly have nutritious, which has to do with purity of light flowing to it, energy, it gets grounded on the earth, the Mother Earth, which is where you get the Black Mother from. She's trying to raise you kids out here, and you ain't listening because you're walking around in rubber shoes. You can't even talk to her. You don't even know who the hell she is. Out here putting all these damn chemicals in your body, all these different substances. You don't know what the hell's on the label. Trying to talk about, I'm this type of person, I'm that type of person. No, you're just fucked up because you aren't even paying attention to what you're doing. You're not even paying attention to how unnatural you are, which is what it's coming down to at this point. And I'm not even trying to separate people with natural and unnatural, because everything that's unnatural, or people want to say is synthetic, it comes from nature. It's just been processed. It's been put through such a process that is putting you into that processed state because you keep putting that into your being. If you would stop putting the processed materials into your being, you would stop being processed. You would stop going through such processes to try to do such simple things. Everything is simple out here. And when we get back to a simple life, a simple nature, just get back to the earth and the sun and see how everything comes out from that. How we all connect with it. How we all come from it. What we actually are. We all breathe the same air. It ain't separate from us. We're all the same damn beings out here. We're just shades of different colors because of where we walked into, the different processes that we put ourselves through. Why do you think certain people have acne, certain people don't, certain people have darker skin, certain people have lighter skin, certain people have this disorder, certain people have that disorder, this disease, this cancer, that cancer, Alzheimer's, this Heimer's, whatever it is. It's all because of what process you have went through and what processes you continue to go through. Whether it was from your mother, their mother, or so on. Because you are your mother's child. We're out here living in a patriarchal society for the most part. And people are going along with it. You're your mother's child. You were your mother for 9 months. You sat on this earth longer than you were in the sun. Because the sun rotates. The earth doesn't go a damn place. You are your mother's child if you're out here doing the real thing. People think they're their father's child because they ain't touching the earth and they don't know where they come from. It's that simple. But you can't hear the cymbals going, the drums beating. Because you're looking for the electric tones. Why do you think all the music has been electrified? Even the drums. It's all done on computers now. It's not even recorded onto the computer most of the time. It's just done in a program. Because it's been put through a process and they've recorded it for you to... I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's there for a reason. It can help people get back to certain places, certain times when they actually were connected to the earth. But most people are not even looking for that in any way. They're not even open to it, which is the problem. Because they have segregated themselves into a box of some type of label, of some type of standard, and that is what they're living by. I'm talking to religions. I'm talking to Christians. I'm talking to people who want to say they're Moors and trying to have a Moorish heritage. History. What is history? But something that belongs to him. It ain't you. It's mystery. It's my story. It's about you. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't become part of something. It doesn't mean that you can't participate. with different things that are around, because these are all boxes that are around us, and we choose to participate with them. But don't put you in it, because it ain't what you are. You are infinite in every way. You can't be boxed in. You are what people like to say is a circle. Flat Earth. But is it even a circle? No. It's as far as you can see. How far can you see? Because my vision doesn't stop. That's why I talk how I do talk. Because I see to the end, which there is no end. Because in the exit is the entrance. You go in the same way you came out. It's a continuous loop that it doesn't end. And if you could curve your vision and stop looking in straight lines, you'll see that you're just going. You're just doing your thing, because the only time you got is now. Do you know another time? Have you ever known another time besides now? No. This is it. This is all you got. What are you going to do with it? What choice are you going to make? Are you going to continue to put yourself in boxes, to limit yourself, to believe in things without expanding yourself past it? Because we can put ourselves in boxes, i.e. flat earth, and expand ourselves out of that, though. Because to just believe the earth is flat, I'm going to go find all of this stuff. Who the fuck cares? Unless you know what is actually going on here, you ain't going to find a damn thing. Because you are now believing the earth is flat. So that's it. You just limited yourself again. You're putting yourself in a box. Just like people don't believe that fairies and dragons and unicorns and any animal that or mystical, magical being that you want to make up. Wizards. Like, what the fuck do you think I am right now? Don't you hear how I'm talking? Don't you know how a wizard talks? Direct. Clear. With purpose. Because they have theirs. They're trying to show you something. Open the door for you. Why do you think the wizards are what this is? Open sesame. They're the one that's able to open the door for other people to see what they see, which is nothing. But then out of nothing is just everything. And it just doesn't stop at that point. Because once you know everything comes out of nothing, what else can there be? You live in the darkness to enjoy the fruit endlessly. Because that's where the fruit comes from. Stand on the 9 and look back in time, and you'll see everything that is occurring is from you. It is all spiraling out of you. But if you decide to limit yourself, you're also going to limit the expansion that you have, and you're going to die. You are not going to be able to keep living. You're not going to see that even if your body falls to the ground, that you go past that. You go way back and forward and this way and that way. It's in every direction. We ain't playing with directions anymore. There is no up and down. There is no left and right. There is no one on top of anyone. There's no one under anyone. We're just here. We're doing what we are doing here. And if you can hear someone next to you, then they're with you here. They might be a little bit over there, but they're still here because you can hear them and they're with you for some reason. If you can hear me right now, you're here for a reason. Stop believing in this bullshit. Even if you're watching this video like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. I know my history. I know the nation that I'm from. I know where I came from. I know who I am. No, you don't. Because you're believing that you're from a fucking nation. You're believing that you're from a religion. You're believing that you got a damn prophet. Because they're profiting off of your ass. Why do you think it's called a prophet? Because they're the one that's making money off of the fucking religion that's following them. They're the one that spent this shit out. And even if they're dead, you don't think that prophet has a spirit that's continuing on because they knew who the fuck they were and they left something for you to try to figure it out. But because it got turned into a religion and some type of science that is a box, now you're stuck with it. and you're just giving them your energy. That's why they don't even call themselves a prophet. A prophet doesn't call themselves a prophet. You will never hear me call myself a prophet. You'll never hear anyone call themselves a prophet that knows who they are, because you know that you have infinite energy. There's nothing to profit off of. It's the churches, the religions, the sciences, the temples that then put the prophet name to someone so that they can profit off of them. As well as that person now is getting that, because they're the one that started the whole thing, and they can't exclude them from it because of that. But that is who names the prophet. The prophet does not name themselves. The prophet goes and just tries to share information to everyone, because the prophet is the wizard. He talks in tongues because he's trying to tell everyone what is going on. And he talks clearly though, but people think it's tongues because people just can't hear, because people are looking to stay in a box. And that's not what we're here doing right now. We are breaking boxes down. We are turning boxes into circles. We're actually just breaking all the sides off, and it's just everything's going in every direction. It doesn't stop. There is no such thing as a circle. It's called a circle, and they say it's at 360 degrees because it's 3 plus 9, or it's 3 plus 6 equals 9, which 9 is the completion of the number cycle. There's no number that goes past 9. It is just showing you that everything is everything. It just keeps going over and over and over. That's why right before the 9, you got the 8. Because it's an infinity sign that you look through everything with. You're already doing it. You're limiting yourself by believing that you're not doing it. It's that simple. You played the game that you weren't it, but now play the game that you are it. Why do you think people don't want to be it? The kids run around, play tag. No one wants to be it because they all have no self-identity. They don't know who they are. Because one, it's a child. The child needs a guide. You guys are all children out here for the most part watching this video. I'm doing the same thing. You don't want to be it, but I'm trying to tag you. I'm trying to tag you so that you can actually take it off and be yourself. So you can be it. It's that simple. That's why kids run around. They don't want to be it. And then they quit because I'm it. I don't want to be it. I quit playing. Because they don't know that being it is how you live. It's how you actually exist. Because exist is the exit. It's the same thing. It's all the same. We're all doing it out here. Just see it. Stop limiting yourself. Stop trying to say that you're this person or you're part of this thing or that thing. You believe in this. You don't believe the earth is flat. You believe it's round, and now you're going to go out and try to murder everyone because of it. You're just going to ridicule everyone. You're going to say that they're ignorant. They're just spreading a bunch of lies. And then you're also going to be rude as hell to them. You're also going to call them names. And at the same time, because they're playing with you, because they see what's going on, you're going to try to say that they're the ones that are spreading hate. Like, come on. This is crazy shit. How backwards people are. They're so ass backwards. I made a video about that a long ass time ago. People are walking around with asses on their face. They've been split down the middle. That's why their brain is in two pieces. They're ass heads. Spitting out here a bunch of shit out their mouths. It's garbage. They got garbage coming out. I speak love. I speak from my heart, which ain't there. There is no heart inside. There's a black void in the place where my heart is, and it's all this pure light that's coming out. It's clarity coming out. It's not shit. People spitting shit out here into the air are polluting the air. That's why the air is polluted. If there was more people spreading just pure love and clarity out in every way, the air would be a beautiful thing to breathe in. Right now, it's toxic to a lot of people because it's filthy. Because people are filthy. People's bodies are filthy. Just go clean your temple. Go clean your body. It's really that simple. If you do that, you will start to see things in a whole different way. You will start to see that you are not the body. You will start to see the clarity of what you are actually doing here and why you chose to be here, because it's your choice. And you get every moment, every now, and you're missing it every time. You're missing the mark because you're standing on the mark. You're worried about the mark of the beast. It is your body. It is what you are doing. Your body is the cross, and you crossed into this world from it. You stand on the X. It's your shadow. Put it all together. You're playing tic-tac-toe with the ball, the sun, the earth. What do you think you're doing out here? Stop being ignorant. It's all right here. I could go in so many different directions of so many things, and how this all is telling you that you're doing the damn thing. But none of that is really going to show to you. As simple as you realizing it yourself. And the simplest way to do that is to get healthy. Mentally and physically are the two things that you need to do. It's going to go into your emotions. It's going to go into your spirit. It's going to change everything else. Depending how fast you want to do it. Just go out. Just go do a fucking water fast. Just go balls to the wall. Put them to the ground. Ground yourself. Literally, put your balls on the ground. Put your feet on the ground. Ground yourself. Get your balls in the sun. Why do you think people walking around with clothes out here? Clothes that are made of plastics that are blocking the natural energies around us from even getting to our bodies. I don't wear plastic clothes. I don't even like wearing cotton clothes because they put the pesticide in cotton, so it's not even good. It's not even in any way natural anymore, minus the colors that they use on it, which also is blocking everything else out. We need to be wearing natural clothes so that we can actually feel what's going on out here. Natural fibers to the most pristine, pure degree possible. And then from there, figure out how we can add colors to it in a natural way. People have been doing this for a long ass time. It's just that people want to now ship mass production in the cheapest way possible. They didn't want to have to do it themselves. They wanted it handed to them. We're done playing that game. We played the game of having shit handed to us. It's time for us to start doing shit so we can actually start living again. Just like Nike said, just do. It's just simple, just do. Who is Nike? Go figure it out. Just do it. Stop procrastinating and just do the damn thing. That's it. That was my rant. I'm going to end this now before I keep going. If you got anything to say, leave it in the comments. Hit me up. Let's talk.